Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, the T-Roy Man, back with another video for you guys today. And if you haven't already, check out my videos that I've already posted this week, because they could really use some views, and last week's videos as well. So yeah, any videos I posted this week or last week, definitely go check those out. They can really use some views. Yeah, well, today's video is another movie review. And today I'll be doing a movie that I saw last year called Space Jam: A New Legacy. I was going to do Batman the Dark Knight, but I figured that, because I saw it for the first time, but I was like, no. So without further ado, we're going to review Space Jam: A New Legacy. So, I'm not worried about spoilers, because obviously a lot of people did not like this movie, so people could care less. But I liked it. So, starts out with LeBron James as a younger kid, and he's at his basketball game, and he's playing a video game based off Bugs Bunny, and his coach kind of gets into him, and then of course we see how his career progresses to, ended up being with the LA Lakers, obviously, and he's still there now, obviously, but anyways, so he's a grown man. He has kids of his own and a family. Basically, he and his son are invited to Warner Brothers Studios for a presentation by Al G, and he's an algorithm. And, he's trying to convince them to, LeBron could be part of some of, the classic Warner Brothers movies. Well, he completely rejects it. Well, that pretty much ticks LG off. So he and his son are transported into the Warner 3000, which is the serververse. And, they meet up with LG. They run into the algorithm. And his little sidekick. Basically, LG challenges him to a basketball game. But he keeps his son. And, and then LeBron James is transported to the Toon World, which is what it's called in this movie. Anywho's, well, Bugs Bunny is there all alone, and that's because all his friends are on the other parts of the serververse. So, LeBron James explains the whole situation, and so Bugs Bunny and him steal Marvin the Martian's spaceship. Basically, they go collect all the Looney Tunes, even though LeBron James is not completely on board with that, because he wanted to recruit some better players for the team. But anyways, they end up back at Toon World after collecting everybody, including Lola Bunny, which that was going to be a key anyway. Anywho's, so meanwhile, while all this is going on, LG is with LeBron James's son, and he convinces him to, upgrade and create a basketball team, but he doesn't realize that it's for himself. He doesn't realize his secret plot to, transport everybody down there. So we have the Goon Squad and the Toon Squad. Nice of them to keep the name. And the uniforms are completely different. And so the Looney Tunes get a little bit of a makeover as well. They look more realistic and not cartoonish. That's because LG does that. He turns everybody into a more realistic form. And LeBron James ends up becoming himself. Basically, all the Warner Brothers, the whole Warner's serververse comes to the game, and also everybody who got invited to the live stream is transported there as well, and also LeBron's family is transported there as well. And of course, Dom is still unaware of Algie's plan. And by the way, Dom and LeBron were kind of not on the best terms, because LeBron really wanted him to, go down the basketball route and get really good at it instead of, messing with technology and whatnot. And basically the basketball game is created off of Dom's video game that he had created. Basically the game, the points were added up based on how good the shot was. Well, the Goon Squad is, kicking their butt. Same as the Monstars in the original Space Jam, like, Looney Tunes are getting beat up on. Well, then the Toon Squad comes back out, and, they do it in their own loony way to get back into the game. However, after Dom, and LeBron make up, because, Dom is like, I don't want to play for this guy. He's out to make people fear him. He wants to have fun playing the game. So, he joins the Toon Squad. However, Algie becomes part of the Goon Squad, and takes away a basket that was thrown by... And he kind of controls the game. Well, they discover that, they can do that move that LeBron did by accident to crash Dom's game. And basically the move Bugs Bunny ends up doing the move, but LeBron makes the shot, and then Algie is posterized and he's gone. Well, everybody gets transported back out of the serververse, and Bugs Bunny is evaporates per se. Well, then LeBron James ends up taking his son to the gamer convention instead of basketball camp. And then Bugs Bunny shows up, and Bugs Bunny reminds LeBron that I can't die. And then of course that's how it ends, and it shows pictures of all his friends. But yeah, I liked Space Jam: New Legacy. I know it didn't get the best love, but I liked it. I thought it was innovative and different from the first one. And I like all the cameos that were in it. That was really cool, including Rick and Morty. But anyway, most of you probably know what that show is. There was some good, funny moments throughout the film. The basketball game was really cool. And it was cool to see like a bunch of the Warner characters as, the different like movie verses within the server versus LeBron and Bugs Bunny were collecting all the Looney Tunes. But yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, just because I don't want to rank it too high. But yeah, there was some really good funny moments. The basketball game scene, the whole basketball game part was really cool. And the villain was... The bad guy I thought was better than the I liked Algie more than the Monstars, because the Monstars ended up being the good guys, so... But anyways, yeah, well, that's gonna wrap up today's movie review. And with that being said, have a blessed day, everyone.